During a flood in Greater Frankfurt, a nuclear power plant was heavily damaged. A radioactive cloud of steam is leaking from the plant and is moving towards the city. Inhabitants are endangered. Prevent too many people from being contaminated in your operational area.
What's up?
A new emergency vehicle is available for this mission. The decontamination vehicle. On our way. It contains firefighters equipped with hazmat suits. They can take casualties exposed to radiation to the decontamination vehicle.
Consider it done.
Listening. Yeah? Aye, sir. On my way.
Ficar doida lá da tua mãe, né, Keza?
Yeah? On my way. Immediately. Attention. A radioactive steam cloud is moving over the river towards the city. Avoid contact. Only firefighters with hazmat suits are protected from radiation.
Consider it done. Consider it done.
Attention. People in the operational area have been contaminated. Take the contaminated
What's up?
casualties to
On
the
my way.
decontamination vehicles and clean them. At
Let's
the
go.
harbour, a truck driver panicked and caused an accident.
up?
Several people have been injured. Fire has broken out. Take all necessary measures.
Consider it done. What's up? On our way. On my way. Yeah? Attention. Someone has been contaminated with radiation by coming into contact with the cloud. Caution. The radiation is spreading to other unprotected people nearby. We should use the motorboat to rescue the drowning people. After that, we have to take them to the decontamination vehicle as fast as possible. On our way. Listening. On my way. We have to take away the casualties from the harbor area and treat them as fast as possible. Listening. On our way. Yes, sir. On my way. All right. On my way. Roger. On our way. Okay. On my way. Listening. On my way. Attention. We have to extinguish the fires in the harbor area before they get out of control. On our way. Listening. On my way. Yeah, on my way.
Listening. On my way. What's up? On our way. Consider it done. Listening. On our way. Yeah? Let's go.
Attention. Too many casualties are contaminated. We might lose control. Listening. On my way. We should clean the contaminated casualties in the decontamination vehicle as fast as possible. Our firefighters with hazmat suits can take the casualties to the vehicle safely.
On my way. Listen, consider it done. On my way. Yeah? On our way. Yeah? On my way.
Yeah? On my way. What's up? Roger. Listening. Okay. Listening. On our way. On my way. Aye, sir. Aye, sir. Roger. On our way. Attention. Fires are spreading. We have to extinguish them before they get out of control.
What's up? Aye, aye, sir. Listening. We'll be done immediately. On our way. Listening. On my way. We'll be done immediately. What's up? On our way. What's up? Let's go. What's up? On my way. Yeah? On my way. I'm on it.
Listening. On my way.
What's up? Consider it done. On our way. Yeah? Listening. I'm on it. On my way. What's up? On our way.
On my way.
What's up? Yeah? Will do. We'll be done immediately.
Listening. Aye, sir.
What's up? On our way. On my way.
Listening.
Listening. Okay, over and out.
What's up? Roger. Listening. Yeah. Yeah.
What's up? On our way.
Listening. On my way.
What's up? On our way.
It will be done immediately.
Yeah? I'm on it. We'll be done immediately. Listening. Let's go. What's up? I'm on it. We'll be done immediately. What's up? Consider it done.
Listening. Yes.
rescued the ship's crew.
Yeah?
Well done.
On my way. Yeah? On my way. Yes. On my way. Yes. On our way. On our way. Roger. On our way.
Listening. I'm on it. Listening. On my way. What's up? I'm on it. Yeah? On my way. What's up? On my way. Listening. Consider it done.
Yeah?
Listening. On our way. Listening. On our way. Yeah? On my way. Will do. On our way. Listening. Consider it done. We'll be done immediately. We'll be done immediately. Yeah? Let's go. On my way.
What's up? Listening. On my way.
Yeah? Let's go. On my way. Yeah? On our way. Listening. Let's go. Yeah? Will do. Yeah? On my way. Listening. I'm on it. On my way.
What's up? On my way. On my way. Yeah? What's up?
What's up? Will do.
Listening? Yes.
casualties. Very good. Keep going.
Yeah? Let's go! On my way. What's up? On my way.
Listening.
Yeah? On my way.
We can't reach the object with our hoses.
Listen.
We can't reach the object with our hoses.
On our way.
We can't reach the object with our hoses.
What's up?
We can't reach the object with our hoses.
What's up? On our way. What's up? On my way. Yeah? We'll be done immediately. Listening. Understood. Listening. We'll be done immediately.
Listening. On my way.
What's up?
Attention. There are more contaminated casualties in the operational area.
Listening. On my way. Roger. I'm on it.
Yeah? On my way. On my way.
What's up? Aye, sir. Listening. What's up? On my way. Let's go.
Listening. On my way.
On my way.
Listening.
Listening.
Listening. On our way.
Yeah?
Understood. Understood.
Listening. Understood. Listening. On my way. What's up? We'll be done immediately. Listening. Understood.
We can't reach the object with our hoses.
On my way. What's up? I'm on it. On my way. Listening. Will do.
Locate all contaminated casualties.
On my way.
Very good. Keep going.
Listening. Immediately.
Will be done immediately. What's up? Will do. Will be done immediately. What's up? I'm on it. Yeah? On my way.
What's up? Okay.
You have brought all casualties to safety. Good job.
Listening. It will be done immediately. Yeah? On my way. On my way.
Yeah? Will be done immediately.
Yeah? It will be done immediately.
Yeah? Understood. On my way. Yeah? Listening. Understood.
What's up? What's up? On my way. We can't reach the object with our hoses.
What's up? Will be
We
done
can't reach
immediately.
the object with our hoses.
What's up?
We can't reach the object with our hoses. Yeah?
Listening. On my way. Listening. Roger. Listening. Yes, sir. Listening. On our way.
Yeah? Roger. Listening. On my way.
Listening. Understood. Will do. On my way.
What's up? On my way.
Listening. Will be done immediately.
We can't reach the object with our hoses.
Yeah?
We can't reach
On
the
our way.
object with our hoses. We can't reach the object with our hoses.
Listening. Will be done immediately.
Attention.
Listening. On
We
my
have
way.
managed to stop the release of the radioactive steam. The cloud will soon disappear. The radioactive cloud disappeared. No danger of radiation. Listening. Consider it done.
What's up? Understood. Will be done immediately.
It will be done immediately.
Yeah? Will be done immediately. Will be done immediately. What's up? What's up? Will be done immediately. Will be done immediately.
Listening. Consider it done.
Will be done immediately. Understood. Listening. On my way. Yeah? Will be done immediately. On my way. Starting work. On my way.
Yeah? We can't reach the object with our hoses immediately. Listening.
Consider it done. Will be done immediately. Listening. Consider it done. On my way.
Listening. Consider it done. On my way.
What's up? Will be done immediately.
What's up? On my way.
In spite of some difficulties, you still manage to get the situation under control. Review the analysis thoroughly and identify where you could improve. Due to your good performance during the last operation, you're awarded bronze. Keep on going.